Oh, today is a very good day. Hello to all who's watching. This is, of course, you've read from the title, Episode 1 of reviewing fan-made Paw Patrol videos. I cannot believe how excited I am to finally be able to tell you that this is out. It's ready, you can now watch this. I hope you all enjoy this. I am Nebula5,
I'm Devik Meat.
And I'm Andrew Gamer GL here.
and this is reviewing fan-made Paw Patrol videos. Let's get started. Alright, and we start this episode with reviewing one of Super Spy Shack's most recent animation videos.
Yeah, I know it's easier to run after everything I've done.
And you'll understand why I'm giving this a really good rating. It's incredible. I mean, there's something so beautiful about just an animation where characters don't speak and the story is told through song. Something about that just makes you feel, oh, like this is definitely going to be good. Like telling the story through a song is a good choice, and in the end, you were good to me. It's just it's a beautiful animation, like a truly astounding piece of work by Shaq, a friend. So like, congrats, man! You've done something really incredible. You've got some skill with this. I cannot wait to see where you take it. Just the story that's told in this video of the relationship of Rocky and Zuma. Oh, it just hits differently. This deserves a 10 out of 10, no question. I really hope the other two agree, because seriously, it's amazing.
Honestly, I don't even need to watch this video and I already know it's gonna be a 10. I mean, it's Shaq after all. Like, this guy doesn't disappoint at all with what he does, with artwork, and or animation like this one. This right here has to be one of the best fan animations of the series, even though it's fanon. It's a gut-wrencher. And this song, You Were Good to Me, makes it even more emotional. The amount of detail that went into this, and the past artworks he did before this, to set this animation up, almost like telling a story with this. He is definitely one of the best in the fandom when it comes to this, and the future's not only looking bright for him, but also for the fandom in terms of artwork. 10 out of 10 is not good enough. I would give it an infinity out of 10, if we only went with a higher grading system. Overall, it's a masterpiece, to put it short.
I have to say, I really enjoyed, not just enjoyed, I felt so touched by this animation by Shaq. It literally was pulling my heartstrings. The way that they could not even get Rocky's body that was in space, and seeing how close Rocky and Zuma were, it was just touching, and also, yeah, very touching and sad. And it really expresses a lot of emotions. Also, the style of the animation is spot on. Like, he's honestly one of the best animators I've known out there. Uh, for your first animation, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. It's so good.
Okay, and the second video we have in today's episode is it's an edit video made by another friend of mine, fellow member of PAW, Captain Editor, titled Wings of Salvation. And I was just in shock after I watched this. I kid you not. There is, I'm not gonna lie, Sky being one of my favourite pups, not my favourite, but being one of my favourite pups, seeing an edit based on her and just this whole thing about her soaring to new heights, just like, it has a, it's like, it's amazing. There's no other word for it. It's amazing. This edit, sorry, I guess you can call it an animation, sort of. This edit is incredible, and the fact that it brings together three of the most prominent members in the fandom, Blizzwolf 6, Super Spy Shack, alongside Captain Editor to do this. The three of them are just an amazing trio. I really hope we get to see more pieces of work by them. This was just astounding, and it celebrated Captain Editor's rise to 1,000 subscribers, so it was definitely worth it. So, like, mate, if you're watching this right now, you've done something amazing here. I need to tell you. And I'll tell you what, this deserves a 10 out of 10 at least, again, because nothing, in my opinion, will ever top the song Wings of Salvation being used for it. It's just the perfect choice.
This one is so underrated. The fact that this only has 600 views is heresy, first of all. And second, the editing animation in some shots is remarkable, as well as the lyrics. Shaq and Blizzwolf both contributed with Cap on this as well. Three of the best in the fandom when it comes to artwork. It's a little ironic because Sky was just revealed to be the main character of the Mighty movie the day before this video was uploaded, which is nice. If Sky has a character theme someday, I would like it to be this one in my opinion. It shows with the right people you can make stuff like this, and overall, this is spot on. I would give it a 10, no question. Great animation and editing is what seals it for me. And how this thing didn't get as much attention as You Were Good to Me is appalling.
I have to say, I really enjoyed the opening titles. I thought they looked really cool. I also liked the cinematic effects that Captain Editor and I believe Blitzwolf and Shaq have done as well. And also, of course, the lyric choice is spot on. This is 100% the perfect song that would fit for Sky's character. And even though there weren't too much stuff happening, this was a pretty solid edit. And I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. It's really good.
And for the third video of this episode, we review a meme or a Vine video from Blizzwolf 6 titled Paw Patrol Fanatics Discord server portrayed by Vines.
Because I don't want to. No, permission denied. That's an off-topic questions. Next, you have been stopped.
And I'll say this much, it's one of the ones that'll definitely make you laugh if you understand the context behind a lot of them. And there's some I maybe don't understand, and maybe the ones about me are a little bit okay, but overall it's really funny, and it's one of the few videos on YouTube that's a fan-made Paw Patrol one that isn't just an AMV or an edit or an animation. I'm not saying those aren't good, but it's nice to see that that people are having like a little bit more different things that they can try, and that's one of the main reasons why I like this so much. I'll tell you this much though, it may not be perfect. Like, there's a little bit confusion in some places for people who maybe don't understand everything, but it's still really good, and I would say this would be I'm going to say a 9. I'm going to say an 8 out of 10. Sorry if it feels a little bit harsh. I do really like it, don't get me wrong. But 8 out of 10 feels, to me, reasonable, because it just sort of... It may be confusing in some points, but the general comedy behind it is what makes it really good.
Welcome to Fanatics in a Nutshell. Arguments happening for no reason whatsoever. Members going ballistic over the new leaks for the series. Warm welcomes to new members. And finally, and most importantly, feeding the ducks. Hell yeah. By far, that is the greatest channel to exist ever. I had a good laugh at this one. I can say that this is mostly accurate, as well as the vines with each person, making it even more humorous. I gotta say, this was a very good year for Fanatics, and it's only going to continue as we go into the future, where possibly more stuff like this will happen. Well, not possibly, obviously. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Okay, what was I on back in the day? I bet my Leakahol level must have been off the charts. But in my defense, it's new content. I loathe that shit. It's the smell of opportunity. Oh boy. Just wait till we get to 2023. It's gonna happen all over again. I honestly can't wait for that. Out of the 5 videos that were chosen for this is the only one I haven't seen.
I have to say, she did a really good job finding some really good memes, and 90% of them are very accurate about us from the Discord servers. My personal favorite even is when Coffee is trying to do the Squidward thing. I personally laughed my eyes out on that one. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say. She pretty much picked up every good possible meme for each of us. So, yeah, I'm giving her video a 10 out of 10.
And for the penultimate video we'll be reviewing for this episode today is a meme video and an animation one as well, with a relatively newer Paw Patrol content creator that goes by the name of Puffy Paw, and the video being titled Higher for Halloween. And I'll tell you what, alright? I really enjoy videos that involve animation, but I will tell you this much as well. I like ones that take a meme side to it as well, and have like a really cool background story to it as well. Well, not story, but more like a theme to it. And for this being for Halloween, we're late, we know. It's quite a clever little video because I like how it portrays the Marshall, Chase, and Sky as werepups. This other side to them that no one's getting to see, and they don't want anyone to find out. And the song choice is really good as well. It has that sort of creepy tone to it, and not only that, it kind of gives me this sort of demon vibe. And it kind of fits with the whole werepup thing because it's almost like they're not in control of their own actions, and they kind of there's this creature living inside them that they can't control and they don't want to let everyone know about, and it's a really nice theme to it and a very, very clever video, and music choice. The animation's really nice when it fades to black and then it shows the pups in a sort of darkened state of their werepup form. And can we just say Sky's one looks incredible? Her shit almost looks like a devil, and that's what's really clever. And in any case, I would say this video deserves a 9 out of 10. It does feel a little bit like it could have maybe been a little bit creepier in some cases, but it still has a really good Halloween theme to it, and that's what makes it, to me, really good.
I like this one very much. Of course, the dark feeling because it's being Halloween makes it better. Also, you have the music in the background, just adds to the feel of it and makes it stand out more because of the theme. The editing is very good, of course, and I noticed that there is a bit of tweening in this, I believe. Basically, it's illusion of movement, and there is a little bit of that in this one. And the jump scare at the end with the marionette from Five Nights at Freddy's, which actually made me jump the first time I watched it, was nice for the element of surprise. And again, another underrated artist, Poofy, I believe that's how you pronounce that name, I apologize. It has a good amount of potential in what she does, and puts a lot of effort into it. So I'm looking forward to see what else she can do in the future. For this, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10.
I have to say, the distorted music choice of Higher was quite interesting, and it did match the tone of Halloween. Uh, like the alternate egos of the Chase, Marshall, and Sky portrayed as well was really good. And I also kind of liked how even until the very end he put in something very spooky to surprise us at the end. But I feel like a little bit more effort could have been done in doing this. Like, there was a long silence for a few seconds with just one pop standing there. So I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. It was good, but I feel like there could have been a little bit more effort put into it.
And now we move on to sadly, the final video we are reviewing for this episode. It's called Hiding in the Blue by, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to say this YouTuber's name, which is a Sky edit.
Alone here on my island, floating in the sky. I'm high above the world I used to know, and I'm far from any danger, safe from any failure. Guarded, I found shelter in the storm.
And I'll start this review by saying I think this person is actually really underrated when it comes down to it, because there's this really clever detail on Sky that's just correct, and it has this really good. It's not just that. I feel like people, when they find songs in relation to the air or flying or the general sky thing, it makes for a really good animation edit or whatever you want to do about it, because it's good fits like that that make me realize, yeah, these people know what they're doing. You want to see more of it, and that's exactly how I feel with this person's video. And it's unfortunate because that's their only video that they've posted related to Paw Patrol, and that's what makes me think, oh, that's a shame. But it shows just how much detail people are willing to put into their videos, despite only having maybe like under 1,000 subscribers at the time. They don't let that stop them and think, oh, I'll just put out something terrible. No, they put out something that they're going to put all this time into, and even if they know even if they think it might not get them as much attention as some other well-known things, it shows just how much detail they're willing to put in, and that's incredible to me. Which is why I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 I think is a fair score to give this, because it's something so simple, expanded on, and like I say, it's the detail that gets me. This is what I really like about animators with things, like they really know how to pay attention to detail.
Out of the 5 videos that were chosen for this is the only one I haven't seen. And again, what is it with these animation edits being so underrated? I don't get it. One thing that I like off the bat about this one is the colors in the background, just setting the feel for it. And I also did a little research on this, and Hiding in the Blue was a meme, I believe. And all of a sudden a bunch of animations on this concept started popping up. And this one with Sky is one of the many on just this one song. And the fact that it was on Paw Patrol makes it even better, in my opinion. The animation is solid. I love the bit where Sky's fur is blowing around in the wind, and some of the shots are just too adorable. For that, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. Finally, let me just bring this up. In all my years of watching the series, I've never seen as much fan work for the show as in recent years. 2021 was a very good year for that. And the talent that some of these people have is remarkable, and I feel like this will continue to grow going into 2022. I'm telling you, the future is looking bright for this fan art thing in the series. And honestly, I can't wait to see more of this going forward.
Now, I don't really know what the Hiding in the Blue meme is, but I have to say, I did like the music sequence throughout the animation. It did have that nice rhythm, and also the artwork and animation style done is very solid. Although I feel with other animations, I feel like that this maybe could have been done a little bit better, because it did get somewhat anticlimactic in the end, but apart from that, it's very solid, and I'm giving this an 8 out of 10.
And sadly, with that, we must now conclude reviewing Family Paw Patrol Videos Episode 1. I hope you all really enjoyed this, and know this, we are not done. We will be back if this really gets the reception we are hoping it does. But in any case, this is goodbye from Nebula, Meat, and Andrew. Again, we hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.